Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Local 4 defenders holding city officials accountable after they admit they made a big mistake allowing a company to operate for years without a permit.
They didn't meet Eagle's deadline. Eagle didn't do anything. They didn't meet the city's deadline. The city didn't do anything. And they operated this business for years, and for some reason, everyone just let them do this.
I understand.
But how could this happen? How does a business open up shop along the Detroit riverfront and operate for years without permission from the city?
To make matters worse, the business and landowner were just cited for allowing confirmed contaminated soils into the Detroit River after its dock collapsed and a huge sinkhole formed.
Local 4 defender Karen Drew has the bombshell admission from the city on what went wrong.
Well, Kim and Jason, we are learning so much in this case. We've done digging and found no permit was ever issued for Detroit Bulk Storage and Revere Copper LLC to store aggregate on their land. But that didn't stop them for years. They have been storing construction material on this Jefferson Avenue property. So why didn't the city catch them? Well, just this afternoon, I sat down with Dave Bell, the director of the city's Building Safety, Engineering, and Environmental Department.
They had no permit or anything whatsoever to operate an outdoor storage facility on that property.
You've got Revere Copper, you got Detroit Bulk,
Yes.
running a business
Yes.
for years without a permit, and it doesn't wind up on the city's radar.
It did not wind up on the city's radar, and we're taking steps to make sure this doesn't happen again.
According to the city, Revere Copper LLC bought the property back in 2015, leased it to Detroit Bulk Storage. The issue, neither had permission to store aggregate on the land. That didn't stop them. They did it for years, and the city apparently never noticed. The city says an inspector visited the site in 2018.
But I've got to ask, you've got an inspector that goes to a piece of property. There's a business running and it doesn't raise a red flag?
It's something we're still digging into.
After the heavy weight of the illegal construction material they were storing collapsed a dock this past November and then formed this huge sinkhole, the city said it issued a violation notice on December 6th.
They had to provide a structural analysis of the property as it relates to what's the storage of the material and how it affects the land underneath. And they also had to remove everything off that property.
And did they respond?
They did not respond.
So the city waited a month to issue a blight ticket.
The blight tickets were issued last week.
I find it interesting that the blight tickets are issued right when we started reporting on the story. Coincidence?
It is a coincidence.
The fact that this is happening, it's got to make me wonder how many other people are operating without a license.
Can
you say most assuredly that everyone else is operating legally?
No, I can't say that. Okay, but we are going to address every complaint that we have.
Where's the problem? Why isn't this being caught? Because there's got to be either a lack of people, lack of money, lack of concern.
Well, I really believe that you've got, we send inspectors out. We believed that like most cities, getting out and inspecting every 2 years approximately is enough. But as we found out in this particular situation, working on the riverfront is every 2 years is not acceptable.
Clearly, it is not acceptable. Meantime, the city is charging the Revere Copper and Detroit Bulk with a $3,000 a day violation until they either get all that material removed from the site or they get a permit that allows them to do that business. Now, we were out there today. They were open for business, actually followed a few trucks, loading up, and so they're completely ignoring the city.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. And when you consider that, too, you brought it up in the story after, I mean, not doing anything is one thing, but who else is not doing anything? Who else are they not keeping an eye on?
And that really is worrisome. They said starting now, they're going to do annual inspections. They're going to do inspections of seawall every 5 years. They've got 10 inspectors. They have 15,000 commercial properties.
Ooh, that's going to take some time.
Yeah.
They hire some more people.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll stay on top of it.
Thanks, Karen. All right, in more news today, a trial began today between the city of Madison Heights and Gary Sayers. Investigators from the EPA and environmental consultants who removed the waste from the building owned by Sayers took the stand. They say 5,000 containers of waste was found, all at unsafe levels. Both agreed it was a potential threat to the area and public health. We learned the source of groundwater contamination is the soil underneath the site of the building. Eagle says it needs the building to come down to get to the source. Meanwhile, crews were at the Commonwealth site in Detroit, owned by Sayers, and our Hank Winchester was there.
There was a lot of activity today at this Detroit building owned by Gary Sayers. Investigators were on the scene collecting potential evidence. They were taking samples of a substance that looks like the green ooze found in Madison Heights. That liquid was found in several 8x10 gravel pits inside this Detroit building. Also today, we obtained exclusive video capturing someone removing items from inside the Madison Heights building owned by Sayers. That video shot in November from a nearby business security camera. I've now alerted state investigators about this newly discovered video. Back here in Detroit, those samples taken today and samples recently taken in Madison Heights last week, we should be getting results within the next 5 to 10 days. We're here in Detroit. Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank.
All right, Hank, and Lansing is now getting involved, scheduling hearings in the toxic ooze investigation. You can read details about that on our website, clickondetroit.com.
We showed you at 4 o'clock the reason some homeowners along Lake Huron are so nervous. The land that once separated their homes from the water is getting much shorter. Paula Tutman is live with a look at how some of the property is literally being washed away under their feet. Paula.
Yeah, it really is. So let me just give you a visual. So this is the house, and if you look out, it's getting dark, but over that tree, that used to be the lakefront backyard. But after that storm on Saturday, the erosion happened so quickly, really, in a matter of moments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't dare get any closer to the edge because that's where the lake is. In Lexington, north of Port Huron, 3 houses sit perilously close to the bluff. 2 of them feet from falling into the lake, the other perhaps only inches.
The corner of the house, we're 6 feet away from it now, and that's deteriorating right now. So it's crumbling a little bit right now, but any more action underneath that will cause it to cave in. It could come up and take the house.
Gary Smith purchased this house about a year ago and just moved in after 8 months of renovations, only to find out that Saturday's pounding storms and punishing waves sucked the very ground from beneath the foundation of his new home. In all, we thought there were 3 houses feet from the edge, but Drone 4 spotted at least 3 others that look perilously feet from the edge. We sent pictures to John Alice of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in Detroit.
Water levels have, especially on, actually across all the lakes this past year, were near record highs, and it's been a major issue here heading into the fall, where we get some of the larger storms that move through, and that combined with the higher water levels, we've just seen a ton of erosion.
Will insurance handle that?
We have found out that that it doesn't cover erosion. So
your insurance doesn't cover erosion?
Yeah, erosion.
But what if your house goes into the lake?
No, it doesn't cover erosion as a cause.
Unbelievable. Okay, that was Paula Tutman reporting for us. A Centerline man is behind bars tonight, charged with murdering his longtime girlfriend. The charge comes after a bizarre turn of events in which that man sought out police, brought them to his home, and offered himself up for arrest. Local 4's Rod Maloney is live with some new information, including what police believe happened in the hours between the murder and the arrest.
Yeah, good evening. This neighborhood has been rocked by the situation. This is the Centerline Police Department. Right across the street in those apartments right over there is where the murder happened. And then take a look down this way. There's a senior citizens complex right next door to the police department, and at least one resident says she has to move now. 69-year-old William Faulkner came into court today charged with killing his girlfriend, 68-year-old Juliette Robinson Peterson. Centerline police detectives filled in the gruesome facts that put Faulkner in the Centerline Police Department last Thursday night, just before 11 p.m., asking for a welfare check in his own apartment. Police say 8 hours earlier, Faulkner stabbed Peterson twice with a kitchen knife, left their apartment in Peterson's car, drove to Detroit confessing to his sister. She reportedly told him to turn himself in. When Faulkner led police to the apartment together, they found Peterson fully clothed and dead in the bathtub. Police say Faulkner immediately put his hands behind his back, surrendering for arrest. Having just spent the holidays with Peterson, her niece, Sheila Desjardins, of Fort Walton Beach, Florida, is devastated.
It's very shocking. That's my aunt, but it's also my very, very best friend. And my world has been turned upside down.
Faulkner and Peterson met as teens, had a son together, but never married. Peterson moved to New York then, returned to Michigan about 5 years ago, and they started living together. Sadly, they also lived across the street from Peterson's sister, Sheila's mom.
She's 83 years old, and she's going to have to relocate because that's torture for her to look at where her sister was slaughtered.
And again, that is the apartment complex behind me that we're talking about here. Now, the judge ordered Faulkner held without bond. And the reason she did that is because of a conviction 20 years ago in Windsor where Faulkner was convicted of manslaughter. She's also concerned for the community. She also entered a not guilty plea for him. He's going to be back in court later on this month. Live in Centerline, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All right, Rod. You might be able to help Bloomfield Township Police track down a pair of thieves who ripped off a Dick's Sporting Goods store. Here's a look at photos from inside the Dick's on Telegraph, north of Square Lake Road last Friday night. The two men loaded up a shopping cart with an estimated $800 worth of Nike shoes, then bolted the cart right out an emergency exit. If you can help identify these guys, call the Bloomfield Township Police.
All right, time now for a check of the national stories you'll see ahead at 6:30 on NBC Nightly News.
Lester Holt joins us live from New York with a preview. Hi, Lester.
Hey, Kim and Jason, we'll take you inside the base struck by Iranian missiles in Iraq. We'll see the damage and find out what one American did to survive. Plus, the surprise perceived snubs and omissions causing Oscar controversy today.
Yeah, a lot of talk about that on social media, and notably absent from the nominations are any female directors, Lester.
Yeah, and women directed about 11% of last year's top movies, but none are included in the Best Director category, and that's not the only category drawing some harsh criticism tonight. We'll walk you through it, and we see you tonight on Nightly News.
Okay, that's coming up in just a few minutes. Lester, thanks.
Ahead for us here at 6, a unique and important high school basketball game that, as Jamie Edmonds explains, some have waited a while for.
The emotions are high here at Grosse Pointe South High School for a game in which the scoreboard isn't really the focal point of all the details. Next on Local 4.
Temperatures staying above freezing through midnight tonight in dry conditions, but that's going to change tomorrow. We'll look at how it feels walking out the door and what the weekend has in store as Saturday rolls in.
Okay, Ben, and a man in the women's restroom at a local Macy's, what he was seen doing has police investigating. The warning for shoppers next.